Hello and welcome to another edition of Redbeard Shaves. No shave today. Doing what many others in the shaving community have done, and I'm going to do a tag video with my top 5 razor blades of 2019 so far. I'm going to tag 3 other YouTubers: Glenn Helly, which you can find on YouTube under Glenn Helly, Rich Hansen, which you can find under Rich Man Shaving, and Scott from Wet Shaving Reviews. So, first I'm going to start off with honorable mentions. These hit my rotation, or I'll use them in certain situations. Number 1 being Gillette Nasset. And then I do enjoy a feather blade in certain razors that I use. One of those razors is my PAA Open Comb Slant, which is a Bakelite razor. And if I have 4 or 5 days of growth, the pairing in that razor with a feather blade just does it for me. I don't get any irritation, I don't get any nicks. It is a fairly aggressive razor in my mind, but I get a really good shave from it. So that's typically when I'll pull out a feather. Now, in no particular order, my top 5 are Balsano, Superionox. I really like these blades. They're sharp, they're smooth. I can get some longevity out of them. A lot of people say that they're expensive. I can usually get a 100 pack for $19 or less. So they have a good smoothness, good amount of sharpness, and they just work really well on my skin. I don't get any irritation at all. Another one I really enjoy is a Gillette 7 o'clock Black Super Platinum. Same thing, doesn't quite have the amount of sharpness, but it is smooth. I can rely on them. They're consistent players for me. They work in both a mild razor for me and an aggressive razor, so they're kind of my go-to if I'm going to use an aggressive razor especially. And the same goes for my Persona Platinum Reds. These are also known as the Israeli Reds. And again, they have a good amount of sharpness. They are very smooth. I just used one in Mercure Future, and I had no problems. Great glide, great feel, no irritation. Again, in that $19 range, $18 range, I think I've seen them down as low as $15 for a 100 pack. But you know, you get 2, 3, 4 blades that you're working in a rotation, and a 100 pack will last you a very long time, especially if you're not a daily shaver. So some people complain that they don't get longevity out of these. I typically don't use a blade more than 2 shaves anyway. I just like the feel of a new blade, and I'm spending money on brushes and razors and soaps without a second thought. So this really, for what you're getting it for, it just doesn't make a difference for me to try to get 5 or 6 shaves out of it. One of the smoothest blades I feel in my rotation is the Gillette Perma Sharps. These are just a super smooth blade. They are sharp, not as sharp as some others, but they do the job. They don't cause any irritation. Very consistent. I haven't found a dud yet in these. Really enjoy them. And then the one blade I can say is truly my number 1 blade. It's my go-to if I'm ever testing out a razor or a new soap especially, and I want to not worry about my equipment. I just want to focus on the performance of the soap. Then I am always going to pair a Polsilver blade Super Iridium with my Edwin Jagger DE89. This is my pairing that I know exactly what it's going to do. It's consistent, it performs, it's sharp, it's smooth, and I know exactly how it feels on my head. So if I'm trying out a soap or different pre-shave or no pre-shave or something like that, and I want to know what the results are, this is my go-to, the Polsilver Super Iridium. So that's my top 5. Tag your it to Scott, Glenn, and Rich. And you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching Redbeard Shaves. Bye-bye.